Hello, friends. How you doing? It's your buddy Phil here, project management trainer and coach. I got some really great news. Really great news this evening. One of my students, who I have known for going to 3 years now, sent in some information saying she killed Pimpy. Now, if you don't know who Pimpy is, you need to go watch our YouTube videos. Pimpy was destroyed. That horrible looking creature was finally destroyed. And each of us has our Pimpy when we take a well-known exam. You know what I'm talking about. Well, time is of the essence. It's very important I share this with you. I don't have much time, but I wanted to share Camille's lessons learned. Camille Walls has been so kind to put up lessons learned the day of passing the exam. So I want to go through these lessons learned really quick because I am very sure they are going to help someone do exactly what she did and kill Pimpy. Their Pimpy. We all have our Pimpy. So if you're getting ready to take the PMP exam, you will face Pimpy. Pimpy is that entity we have in our heads, that persona we've made up regarding the exam. You need to destroy your Pimpy. Let me share Camille's lessons learned one by one. She's been extremely detailed. She said, let me get this out there, as I know time is of the essence, especially for the individuals taking the 5th edition. Today, I had my battle with Pimpy and I won. You don't know how happy that makes me feel. Lots of people think taking the PMP exam is a matter of the organization that you work for, or some people think taking the exam is for some short-term thing. I'm telling you, if you're like me, you know that taking the exam, high stakes, folks. Not everyone's taking the exam for some mundane reason. I know Camille really wanted to kill this beast, and I'm extremely excited that she has. She says, first and foremost, believe in yourself. Know that you can do this. You need to know you can do it. Second, consider yourself lucky that you're involved with, oh dear, she's going to help me blow the horn. Consider yourself lucky that you are involved with the best PMP trainer out there, hands down. Phil A. Do exactly what he says, and you will succeed. And she's right. I clown around a lot. I make fun of all sorts of things. But when I tell you to do stuff, folks, I'm serious. Those are the things that will help you succeed. Camille, she hung on every word I said. She said, Phil, I'm going to do exactly what you tell me to do. I gave her my 2 cents. She ran with it. 4 above targets, folks. Do you know how hard it is to get one? Well, she listened. Third, trust the process. In the beginning, you will most likely fail your tests. This will probably be a hit to your stomach and a wake-up call all at the same time. Keep at it. Keep at it. I tell people the mock exams are but a learning tool. If you take a look at the mock exams like a terror tool, it's very sad. You need to look at the mock exams as your friend. It's like going to the gym and lifting those weights or doing those reps till you fail. That's what you want. You want to get to the failure point. And that's the point that you know more work is needed in a particular direction. When you go back to the gym the next day, you're going to feel even more swole, aren't you? You got to keep at it. There's nothing wrong in failing at lifting certain weights. The problem comes when you don't want to try anymore. Step 4, read the PMBOK, and once you finish it, read it again. Nothing can take the place of understanding exactly what the PMI wants and exactly how they want to do it. I understand it's not the best read, but you do what you have to do to get the results that you want. She is so smart and so wise. to say that, because a lot of people say, oh, the PMBOK guy, don't read it. Or people who have passed the exam so gleeful that they didn't have to read it. I shake my head. You're lucky you escaped. You're lucky Pimpy didn't nip at your heels or rip at your tendons. I'm telling you, you can't afford to scrimp around when it comes to this exam. Cover all your bases, all your bases. I laugh when someone says, oh, EEFs, small deal. No, it's not a small deal. If you got 1 or 2 questions on EEFs and you failed it, how bad would that be? See? So that's what she's saying. You got to read it and you got to know what they want you to do. Get all of Phil's materials. This is the only materials that you will need in order to pass the exam. His materials are in-depth and easy to understand. This will save you hours of study time, I promise. These are not my words. I did not pay CAMILE to say anything. She's one of our students. She's killed the exam. These are her lessons. Take it or leave it. Go to Phil's Praizion YouTube channel. Start looking at his videos. When I tell you that these videos will elevate you, they will. Trust me on this. The following are just a few of the videos that help me. I can't name them all. It's just too many. Too many. I agree, CAMILE. I even lose track on my videos. So she says, 7, all of the use your PMP exam content outline to ace the exam videos. Then she says, start here and give the link. And number 8, how to do your PMP exam brain dump like a boss. By the way, you can Google these things, you'll find them. Number 9, view all of his data flow videos. There are many of them. Start here. View the tricky questions videos, such as powerful PMP exam tips and tricks for tough, tricky questions. She posts that link. Thank you for doing that, CAMILE. Lots of detail, detail that is hard to curate and put into one document. Even I've not done this. You can find that here, she says, and if you get your hands on Phil's IQ test workbook, do it. Note, unsure if you will supply this for the 6th edition. We will supply that for the 6th edition down the road. The 6th edition is a different animal, but I'm not even going to go into that right now. 12, view the change management versus configuration management video. Please view that here. She gives the link as well. Get Phil's cram list. It's free. Just Google PMP cram list. You'll find it. She says, not sure if I'll do this for the 6th edition, but this information is major. I will do that, CAMILE. It may not be on the same link, but I will do that and let people know how they can get it. Read the glossary. Read the glossary. Oh dear. Look, just put me on repeat. Because if you don't read the glossary, I feel sorry for you. Read that thing. Read it. If you've been avoiding it, just do it. Do it right now. I can't overstate how much information is buried in the glossary. If someone was armed with the glossary and took that into the test center, they'll probably get a bunch of questions right. It will take time to search it though. And trust me, I've done my share of open book PMI exams. I did an open book exam for the OPM3. It's not a cakewalk. The time spent searching the standard, you'll pay for it. But if you've got the glossary in your head, how useful would that be? Go through everything. Don't say, oh, I've got an idea. No, everything. Last but not least, and this is by far the most important thing, do all 3 of Phil's mock exams. These will put you over the top. And I tell people, yeah, they call Phil's mock. No, I didn't write all those questions. There are 8 people from all over the world that wrote one of the most ridiculous exams ever. This will kick you into shape, out of your seat, and make you think twice. So we're putting it out there for $49.99. It's right up there with the real exam. It will kick you into shape. It will make you, those exams will make you have a double take, make you rethink, and that's the whole idea. She says all 3 are worth it, and all 3 will tell you where you stand in the process. This is a must. Do not waste your time or money on mock exams that will get you nowhere. Now, she's been there, done that. I can open up this email from CAMILE where she goes into all of the mock exams she took. She took a bunch of mock exams. And these mock exams, she's getting in the 80s and 70s and high marks. But when she decided to take our mock exam, it told her the truth. It told her the truth. And that enabled her to sharpen the saw and take this revolting creature called Pimpy out. That's why I tell people, don't waste time. I know a lot of people say, oh, he's just selling. Why wouldn't I sell what will help you? I mean, everything can't be for free. The 20 questions are out there for free. The cram list is out there for free. My 8 hours of training for free on the UTUBE. So when I try to encourage people to get something in addition to that free stuff, don't shut me down. Don't get mad, because everything can't be open source. It can't be, and it shouldn't be. Do you know how many hours these 8 people put into writing these exams? It takes time and effort to get questions out that will defy people who have read 1,000 questions elsewhere. So these aren't those kind of questions you find for free on the web that are riddled with nonsense. These are going to help you. And that's what she's saying. I came to love taking his exams because it helped me identify my gaps. That is the key. Identify the gaps via a mock exam before they identify you. I like that, on the real PMP test. If you can, do a drive to the Prometric Test Center, get that out of the way. I actually did the one offered by Prometric, where they take you through the entire process of the testing center. This helped me also. Make sure the testing center is not too cold or warm. Figure out what you need to wear on the day of the exam to be comfortable. Find out where the bathroom is to gauge if you think you will have time to go there during the test. That is so smart for me. 18, relax. Take deep breaths during the test. Trust the training. This is not material you need to just try to memorize. Grasp the concept and understand the process. You'll do just fine. Read all of the answers and then read the question. That is really good practice. And honestly, even Phil, when he doesn't read his own answers properly, guess what? He flunks the question. I've written so many questions years ago, and I try to do them now. If I'm not in the zone and I'm just scrambling across the stuff, I'm going to get it wrong. I'm going to get it wrong. So anyway, this is not material that you need to memorize. Grasp the concept, understand the process, you'll do fine. Read all the answers and then read the question. The questions are tricky. If anything, one word will throw you off. Review your answers at the end. You work too hard not to utilize all of your time at the end. That is so true. Even if you just change one answer or not, review it. I'll add my own 2 cents. You don't get brownie points for scuttling out of the exam in 2 hours or 2.5 or even 3.5 hours. Use all that time. I got a lot of questions on change management. I've heard that 1,000,001 times. People talking about change. And the funny thing is, change management is really buried in perform integrated change control. But anyway, if you are in our group, these lessons are there for you. Read them in their entirety. I'm not going to go through the whole laundry list. I sincerely hope that this write-up helps at least one person. She says, you can do this. To Phil, I thank you. My family thanks you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do. Yes, Camille, you know, you've already started doing it by sharing this great stuff. And I really want our students on the forum to kill the exam. It's a tough test, and I feel bad anytime I hear news people didn't make it. So I hope this helps someone. All right. Enough said. Take care, folks, and you guys have a wonderful time in the exam. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Go armed, take your ammo, get a good night's sleep, and kill it.